manage second to Keir Starmer said threatening tariffs on NATO allies was in Greenland, hundreds took to the streets in defiance.
Morning, chat. Morning, morning, morning. Let me know what you're looking at, boys. We know what we're looking at today. I'm sending the announcement in.
Greenland's population rejects becoming part of the United States.
We are not interested in being Americans.
The president believes the island is crucial to America's national security interests and that only the US can protect Greenland against invasion by China or Russia. Having talked of buying or seizing it, he's now turning his attention to those. Mr. Trump has now threatened tariffs of up to 25% on imports from 8 European countries.
What we saying, chat?
Until such time as a deal is reached for the complete total purchase of Greenland. Without such a deal, the president and his allies insist the security of the US and the world is at stake.
With respect to Denmark, Denmark is a tiny country with a tiny economy and a tiny military. They cannot defend Greenland. They cannot control the territory of Greenland.
In response, the leaders of the European Council and the European Commission said the proposed tariffs would undermine relations and risk
Just sending the announcement out, chat. Let me know what pairs we're looking at, boys. Just sending the announcement out, chat. Let me know what pairs we're looking at, boys. Morning, everyone. Morning, Pip. Morning, Mood. What you saying? Morning, Killer Bean. Morning, Jason. Morning, Tommy. What we saying, boys? Everyone get in here.
interview recorded before the tariff announcement, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, a close ally of the president, said he thought Mr. Trump had ruled out using force to obtain Greenland.
I don't foresee military intervention in Greenland. It's a small population of people.
I'm gonna mute this fucking.
I think diplomatic channels is the way to go.
I need to mute this 2 secs when we do this video. Might add some tunes. Yeah, let me know what we're saying, boys. Let me know what pairs we're looking at.
In Greenland over the last few days for a Danish-led Arctic endurance exercise designed to demonstrate the continent's commitment to the island's defense. Something the president referred to as a very dangerous game. David Rice, BBC News, Washington. Partly explained how Keir Starmer will be trying to pursue this issue directly with President Trump.
I think we can expect people in Downing Street to be trying to schedule a call between Sir Keir Starmer and Donald Trump as soon as possible. Although, of course, the last time Keir Starmer wanted a call with Donald Trump in the wake of those US.
Morning, everyone. Morning, Jed. Morning, Fletch. Morning, Will. Morning, Mehmet. Morning, Tommy. Let me know who's in here, boys. Let me know who's in here.
Pursuing a strategy of trying to get as close to the president as possible, to flatter him, to avoid criticising him wherever possible, until this issue with Greenland. And people in government feel that a line has been crossed with those threats to a NATO ally. So we had quite a punchy statement from
Let me
Downing
get
Street
this
last
set
night,
up. Oh.
saying that applying tariffs on allies for pursuing the collective strategy of NATO allies is completely wrong, the Prime Minister said, and it's worth saying, as far as reaction
What we saying?
goes, the Prime Minister.
Let's get this news off and get some tunes on. What we saying, man? Let me know what charts we're looking at. I'm looking at shorts right now. I'm looking at shorts right now, boys. You know what we're saying, boys? Morning optimism, what you saying? Morning Tommy. I like the look of these shorts. Want to see how far DXY retraces the leg before putting a limit on. Fair play. You waiting then, I'm assuming. DXY wasn't really retraced at all, to be fair. Yeah, DXY's a bit of an awkward one. You have a good weekend, yeah, it was all good, Phil. What about you, bro? Morning, Hart. What are you saying, bro? In a short on to age low on EU. Nice, bro. I did on that 10k put a little 1-to-1 on, just a little swing trade this morning. So yeah, that should run. That should run. I'll show you the EU swing trade that I'm in right now as well. So entry was basically like the same as where we are. Stop loss. London's napping. Yeah, try. What do you mean, bro? It's not actually been that quiet, to be fair. But yeah, this was the trade. 20 and 20. Yeah, that's the swing trade I'm in right now. But obviously we are open for those lower time frame entries to come in. How do I get the volume profile, bro? It's just a tool, bro, on TradingView. It's literally just a tool on TradingView. Right, let's see what GU does. Not gonna lie, I do much more prefer EU, but I'm an EU swing trade with 40 pip stop loss. Fair play. Is that long or shorts, bro? Across my pairs, the only thing that's moved is GU, and that's in a big retrace. Yeah, I mean, we had that move at 7, and then since then we've just retraced back in. Are you not looking for buys today, Lou, after the Asia low sweep? What Asia low sweep, bro? I've had that Asia high sweep on EU. We haven't swept the Asia low yet on EU, bro. So I wouldn't really be looking for that. Yes, Boogie, what you saying, boys? What you saying, live chat? Move it across so you can see what pair it is. EU shorts. Yeah, I'm looking at EU shorts as well, bro. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get this proper retracement, though. Really not sure if we'll be able to do that. We may just move off this order block here. Morocco versus Senegal, mate. That was insane. Mate, Morocco-Senegal was literally insane. Did you man see that yesterday? Morocco-Senegal. Mate, that was crazy. Crazy game. Can't see any further upside on EU-GU. They've pretty much hit 100% of their 5-day ADR. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, they had that ridiculously bullish open, but that's the same thing that happened yesterday. Not yesterday, sorry, last week. We had that massive open on EU-GU. Then nothing really came of it. You can see this was the mad open. Then nothing really came of it. Yeah, game was nuts. Yeah, for real, bro. For real. Let's get rid of them longs. Look at EG, you can see right now the pound's fucking getting strong against the euro. That's why we're not really moving on GU, even though DXY is doing what we want. It's kind of finding support at the point of control right now. Asking because I think Mace has a different bias. Fair play, bro. Well, what's he looking to happen? Everyone drop a like on the stream, boys. Did he miss the penalty on purpose? Nah, surely not. That's what people were saying. Surely not. Those TP targets for EU and GU aren't too bad. Asia low on top of the 1 hour gap. Yeah, exactly, bro. That's exactly what I'm seeing. Shorts on EU. Yeah, that's what I'll be ideally getting into today. You reckon he missed the pen on purpose? Yeah, I bet don't. I really don't reckon he missed it on purpose. Buys from Asia low. The ideal position is if EU can retrace a little bit, but I mean, it has got to come up a pretty decent amount. Let's get some more man in this YouTube live, boy. Let's get 100 man in this live real quick. Let's get 100 man in this live. Holy, we're getting cooked on GU. Holy cooked. We're getting absolutely cooked on GU right now, chat. 40-12. We're getting absolutely cooked on EU, or GU, sorry. I mean, it's just because of the pound, really, right now. GU to take Friday high and drop. I mean, yeah, the main thing, I'm just trying not to get induced by just a big candle rally, because that is what we had last week. I know we did continue a little bit more, but we saw last week the main rally come from the actual entry. What's your sentiment? What's your sentiments on EU regulatory tariffs against the US? I don't think the euro. I don't think it's really gonna have that much of an impact, bro. To be quite honest with you. Let me know you lot's thoughts, though. I mean, it's a mad thing, but I don't think it'll have that much impact on price. GU inverse in 15-minute gap, yeah, bro. It's looking like that now. It's very much looking like that. I mean, just the momentum's really strong right now to the upside. We haven't really mitigated anything too special on GU, so we'd hope it can still come down, but we'll see. We'll see. What you saying, Mace? What you saying? 432. What you saying? And audit. GBP CAD and GBP AUD. Let me know what you're looking at on those, boys. We know the pound's quite strong this morning. Yeah, flying. Took the Asia high on that. GBP AUD. Let's have a look at GBP AUD. 25k subs. Yeah, let's try and hit 25k subs on the YouTube, boys. Let's get 100 man in this live. Let's get 100 man in this live. We've got 70 man in the TikTok, 100 man in the 80 man in the YouTube. Those tariffs are going to set both ways, and I think it'll just be back and forth. Yeah, that's what I mean, bro. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, it's not really going to make a difference. Yes, bro. Drop me a DM. No worries, bro. Let me follow you, Lewis. You can DM me. You'll have to DM me, though. I won't be able to drop you one. GBP AUD could be good buys. Could be good buys. Filled something pretty significant over the Asia session. We filled that imbalance there. So yeah, it could be good buys here. I'm not going to lie on GBP AUD. I've got CRT of this candle's low as well. Yeah, GBP AUD looks somewhat decent, boys, for buys. Let me know if you man are trading these type of pairs or if you're just looking at EUGU or gold or something. You're doing the chat trades challenge today or not? Nah, not today, bro. That was on Friday. I'm still trading on that account now. Still trading on that account. Holy, yeah, I think this GU's absolutely fried. I think this GU's fried, chat. I think this GU's fried. Just no correlation right now. Yeah, man, there was a minute ago. It's just obviously if we look at EG, we know the pound's just gone crazy. GU2 bullish, EU better pair. Yeah, facts. I do agree. EU's better, but it's just not really come up to an entry. Make me mod, sweet cure. There you go. Yeah, but I'm going to do the trade challenge every Friday. How comes you entered so early on GU? It didn't seem like it was early at the time. Do you use CRT? Yeah, bro. Let's smash this week as always, Lou. Come on, boys. Yeah, we're going to absolutely smash this week, man. This week's going to be very, very good. I've got that video coming out. The reason why it took a while to come out is because, bro, it's a 4-hour-long live stream. Honestly, I've spent so long editing it. Appreciate the gifts, Cure. I spent bare long editing it. So yeah, that's why it's taken a while. I've had to chop up a 4-hour long live stream, which basically took fucking ages, but it's gonna be 30. God bless. Appreciate that, G. You too, bro. Alright then, we're getting an alright reaction right now. But yeah, I'll do UCRT, boys. If you're watching this on YouTube, man, everyone drop a like on the stream. Everyone drop a like on the stream. I'll be live every day on YouTube. Big sell coming by the looks of that, hopefully, bro. Are you in any trades? Let me know in the chat who's in any trades. Cause I'm low-key getting cooked on GU now. That's all I'm really in. I'm on a swing trade on EU as well. On a smaller account. That 10k account we had, boys. So what I did on Friday, we did the challenge of I was basically taking whatever trades the chat tell me to take. We ended up finishing the day off up 3%. So I'm just having a little swing trade on that AU, just so it's hopefully can make a little bit of profit. DXY looks like it's reacting well. Yeah, it's just small right now. We're finding balance around the point of control, for sure. But we need price to push that little bit higher. We need it to start coming for our liquidity points. We need us to start taking out this high here, this Asia high, and then this wick here. We need it to start having some intent to go towards that, to be honest. Broker and minimum. The only broker you really want to be trading with, bro, I'll be real, is Vantage. Because Vantage is just like a heavily regulated firm. You don't want to be going with these firms like PU Prime, which are just unregulated. It's too risky for your capital, bro. But yeah, send me a DM, bro, and I can let you know about that. I'll drop you a follow so you can message me. We don't really have a minimum, bro, to be honest. Like, it's just what you can trade with. And it depends what benefits you can get from that. Morning trap, what you saying, bro? Well, on GU, get a reversal because we didn't go to the true resistance. Don't know what you mean by that. What about IC market? Yeah, they're alright as well, bro. Any firm that's heavily regulated is going to be somewhat alright. Is EU coming up as well? So it'll be alright if EU was coming up, because then we could actually try and trade it, but yeah, I think if the DXY wants to drop, then this GU's fried. We're better off just waiting for EU. Yeah, this one's going to be fried. Right, we're going to wait for the EU then. Let's just wait for this one to L out. But it'll probably be out now with spreads anyway. Right, it's like a pip off. You looking for sells in EU? Yeah, bro. I am. Alright, cool. This GU's cooked. This GU fried. So LF today, boys. The first trader today. Took an L on that. Literally didn't go into profit for, I don't think, 1 minute. Let's check. Was there half a second of profit potentially? Yeah, there was literally like genuinely no profit on this trade. Like genuinely nothing. If you look where we got tapped in. Fucking hell, what's it moving fucking... If you look where we got tapped in, we actually didn't come into an ounce of profit. Like, we wicked, but not even like anywhere near out of our... I won't lie, I took the same L. Yeah, boys. Again, it's a strategy, man. Your strategy takes losses. It's how the game works. You can't be too much of a loser about it. Can't be a sore loser too much. I mean, EU definitely does look nicer. EU defo does look nicer. I mean, we kind of got shagged a little bit, I'll be honest. We did get shagged a little bit. But the DXY is coming down now. Hopefully we can just fill this imbalance and continue higher. I don't think we should trade all the way down again to the Asia low. I don't think that's where price is going to be targeting. I do think we're just rebalancing the leg. Should have waited for sweep of Asia. We did get a sweep of Asia, bro. We did get a sweep of Asia, mate. See, we got a sweep of Asia at 7 AM. 7 AM, we swept the Asia high. That was a catalyst to then come lower. Can we look at EuroCAD? What are you trying to trade on EuroCAD, bro? GU heading to Friday high? Yeah, a few people have said that. It does see that. Not trading GU again, bro. GU, I swear to God. I've got a way better rate on EU than GU, to be honest. I've been backtesting this strategy IRL to ERL using 4 hour as my IRL FVG. Winning entries on MetaTrader 5 had a 55% win rate. 1 to 2, 6 trades a month. That's perfect, bro. That's bang on. Six times, so that means you have 3 losers, 3 winners. 6 RR in winners, 3 RR in losers. 3% for the month. Only 6 trades. That's calm, bro. That's actually decent results. EU Wick respected the 1 hour and 4 hour SysD. You will see highs. I don't think EU's respected anything really to the downside right now. Yeah, I don't think we've respected anything too mad right now, to be honest with you. I do think we do need to come down to rebalance this leg, though. And a crazy, crazy buy this morning already. We are sort of coming off this 1 hour order block, is the only thing, but again, we've got Asia low just beneath that, so really that should be a point of liquidity to sweep. So we'll see, chat. We'll see how it goes. See how it goes. Let me know if you man are setting limits or you just sitting out. Let me know, boys, what we saying. Let's get some of these price labels off. Do my head in. Yeah, let me know, boys. Does anyone in this chat know what his precision swing point is? Yeah, no, I don't think. Oh, I don't know what that is. Let me know what that is, bro. Anyone in TikTok know what precision swing point is? Like target for discount on live. Let's say 10k likes, boys. Let's say 10k likes. 10k likes. 10k likes on the stream will do a nice fat discount. And we'll also throw some bonuses in there as well. What happened to Mason? Mason actually... Oh, I was going to say something that's fucking way too far. I was going to say Mason actually passed this weekend, but I just realised that's actually way too far. Now, Mace goes live for New York session, bro. I go live for London session. Sitting out today, US bank holiday. Fair play, mate. Yeah, I did see that and think, is it going to be better to stay out? But obviously, by the looks of the Monday Open, it's been crazy, boys. Let's have a look at JPY. I see a really interesting video about the yen basket recently. Just about how it obviously is correlated to gold and why it's correlated to gold. But it makes just total sense. But yeah, I've been learning about the yen over the weekend. And obviously, I didn't know how correlated gold and JPY were. So the fact that for this, for example, we know the yen basket's continuing down. We know that gold's going to be heading higher. And as I say that, we are literally trading at all-time highs right now. See that internal external came through lovely as well at the end of last week on Friday, or Thursday rather. Look at GJ. What are you looking at on GJ? Who's trading JPY pairs, boys? He's in a bad state, man. Yeah. Mace actually crashed his car into his house at 50 miles an hour. Everyone double tap the screen, boys. Yeah, 10k likes, I'll do a discount. We'll also be giving away some funded accounts. I'll add you into a giveaway for funded accounts, boys. What I'll do, top 3 people who drop the most likes. It tells me at the end of the stream, 3 people that drop the most likes will add you into a discount. Crazy talking about yourself, funny chaps. What are you saying though, Brippy? A PSP was, precision point. Yeah, precision swing point. Yeah, by the way, we'll just be looking at buys on JPY pairs. We're at perfect internal liquidity right now. Perfect internal liquidity on the daily time frame. You can see we've got the range low, range high. We just broke structure and we've got the order block here, which we're flying off. So yeah, GJ will be only looking to buy, to be honest, boys. I'll be looking for points to buy. It's sometimes hard because JPY pairs trend, especially over the Asia session, so it can be hard to actually get this little retracement here to get in the entry. But I'll keep my eyes on JPY pairs for sure. For sure. A PSP is when one correlated asset forms a swing point and its candle 2 closes bullish. While the same... Well, I missed your other comment. While the same candle in another correlated asset is bearish. Oh, so it's kind of SMT, essentially, with candle closes. That makes sense. Let's keep our eyes on GU, because GU might want to be sneaky. Oh, what's this fucking... GU really might want to be sneaky on us. High sequence, higher profitable reversal sequence. Seems like a lot of people in the chat trade it. So when a correlated asset with the same candle closes a different colour, it's a cracking correlation, which can be fair play. What we seeing that on, bro? Let me know what we're seeing that on. I'm buying EU. What about you, bro? I'm more looking at EU sells, bro. I'll be real. More looking at EU sells. I've got a swing sell on already, but I'm looking for it to run a bit more. Sweet Brippy, can you show EU chart? Yeah, this is EU right now, bro. We got this fair value gap on the 5 minute. I'm looking to be filled. If we just hide everything or just hide the indicators, you can see we had a morning open. We swept the Asia high and then had this big move down. So we're looking for price to come up to it and then just sell off again. It's really what we're looking at, boys. 5k likes in here, boys. Dubs in the chat. Let me know what you man are trading. I'm seeing a lot of EUs and GJs. A lot of EUs. Yeah, this is my position I'm waiting for on EU, boys. I've got this placed as well, so hopefully this can come in. Kind of going heavy on this Monday, but I like the look of the markets, man. I like the higher time frame to the downside as well. What is your win rate? You write it on the chart. It don't sound right now. Wait, is the sound bugging out? Where are you taking your TP at age low? Yeah, bro. I'm in the sell you took. Whereabouts did you get in, bro? Whereabouts did you get in? Liquidity swept. Yeah, man. Are you in EU or GU, bro? Because we were sort of looking at both. Now, not trading majors. They were after 100% of the ADR. Oh, fair play, fair play. So you don't use them on majors then? Don't use them on majors. We are live on YouTube as well, boys. Just got 100 man in here. With everything you're going to do right now, do you not favour a weaker dollar? Not really, bro. I mean, again, I don't think these things that happen in the world are going to have so much of an impact. It's already been priced in. We can see that's why we moved so quickly over the weekend. We got the tariff news when the markets were shut, right? No way the market cooks us like this, chat, surely. No way the market cooks us like this. Someone said it's bouncing off the equilibrium. Yeah, we pretty much are. I mean, a little bit short of it, but yeah, we are pretty much bouncing off equilibrium. Limit or reaction bet. If you limit, bro, just because you get way better spreads, I'll be real. TP at 937. Yeah, I've got a 158, bro. I'm not trading major. Okay, yeah. Yeah, there's low probability, but PSPs, there's a 90% before big swings. What time frames are you using that on, bro? Jumps in shorts. Fair play, bro. What do you think about shorting to the day low instead? I think it's probable. I just want to short into this sort of, back into this range here before the news. See how we react off this level. Because the only reason we shot up so heavily, as we said, is we had that news, which was bearish for the dollar, putting tariffs on their biggest allies. Cheers for that, by the way. So yeah, that's why we had that big rejection, but it doesn't really affect my overall higher time frame buyers. So that's basically that. I do want price to come higher for the dollar overall. I don't think the tariffs are going to be, as I said, a huge thing. We do have CRT. We have come into our daily order block as well. See that daily order block's been hit. And then on the 4 hour, we do have CRT at these lows. So I do really think that the dollar should continue higher, boys. Hence the EU-GU sells. 10k likes. Boom. Fucking hell, you man cook that. Yeah, Mace will cook up a code right now. Mace will cook up a code now and we'll drop that, boys, in the Discord. So everyone get in the Discord, we'll drop a code for you, man. 10% tariffs on multiple ally countries. Geezer's lost his mind. Yeah, facts, bro. I wouldn't say because it's too much market exposure. We should trade together, bro. Whereabouts are you from, bro? We drop you a follow. Leveling up one game at a time. Jeez. Bro, how are you not afraid by not being tagged by price? If you don't get tagged in, you don't get tagged in. It just is what it is. Like, it's an objective thing. Do you know what I mean? You set your limit and it gets tapped in, that's it. But with entering live, you could get spreaded on any amount. Like, what I just like knowing is that on this EU trade, I'm going to get tagged in here. That's just what it is. If it comes up to here, I'm not. If it comes up to here, I am. With entering live, you enter live, you don't know if it's going to put you in here or down here. And then that's the difference between like a 2RR or 1.2 to 1RR. So, what are we saying on GU, boys? What are we saying on GU, chat? What are we saying on GU? I'm liking the look of it still, but after that initial sweep. YouTube subs going mad, bro. I swear you were on 13k last week. Come on, bro. The channel's cooking, man. Channel's cooking. Yeah, we're gaining about 10k subscribers a week at this point, which is crazy, boys. That's how you know. We are live trading on YouTube right now, but that's how you know, boys. We're cooking the game right now. Me and Mace have got some 30 videos coming as well. Some 30 videos coming. Jarring, bro. This one defo running without us. Yeah, man. Jarring. It's on GU EU right now. Look at the 1 hour. Alright, so apparently it's a high probability reversal and this 1 hour is bearish. Okay, so the last candle on the EU was bearish, this 8 AM candle, and GU was bullish. So you're saying that's reversal to the downside, right? Or does it depend on what the dollar's doing? Holy cooked. Don't be surprised if we hit 100k this year, lads. We've been cooking since the start of last year. Yeah, facts. I'm not going to lie. We're going to hit 100k subs within the neck before halfway through the year. Before June the 1st, we'll hit that, I'll be honest. That's my prediction. What are you saying on about gold? 462? Yeah, I'd like to get in gold buys if there's any decent opportunities. Again, we had this massive opening gap. We've seen a lot of things being affected by the news that went down this week, and that's why I'm not massively worried about there being further impact throughout the week. It sort of depends how EU responds to it, but knowing the EU will just send a strongly worded letter, and Keir Starmer will send him an email and be like, I don't approve of this. Thank you very much, Mr. Trump, and then that'll probably be it. So, but yeah, we can see, boys, when something like that does happen, you can see the yen basket. Yen basket moving down heavily. Yen basket moving down heavily, which means gold is more than likely to pump. As is the US dollar, really. What do you think about GU shorts? I'm in since 121, stop loss 190. Yeah, I like the look of it, bro. I like the look of it. I've literally just been taken out of GU shorts. I was in GU shorts, but my stop got hit here. So I guess I was your liquidity. So you win today, whoever you are, Anthony. You win today, Keir. Just a cracking correlation shows GU stronger. Yeah, bro. Yeah, but I don't know about gold at 4.6. I don't know if we're going to be able to go down that low, bro. I'll be real. 462. I mean, that would be an ideal point if we come down to it. I'm assuming you're looking around that order block. We're just running right now, bro. The best thing to do with when it's running like this, I'll be honest, especially on a mad bull market like this, is just to buy it. Literally just to buy it, boys. Like something like that. Literally, you just want to be getting in. If your RR's not good enough, then you can put a limit for a little bit lower, like here or something. But yeah, gold, especially in the market we're in, it's going to be difficult to reach. Brother, you're gambling. That's what we fucking want. That's what we fucking want. I'm joking. I swear, the confidence people get, people win one trade and then start coming in people's lives talking about you're gambling. Bro, we're all gambling. You talking about? Are you bearish on EU, GU, higher time frame? But yeah, bearish, bro. My brother in Christ, we're trading, we're all gambling. Are you bearish? Yeah, I'm bearish over higher time frame. EU gone. Trust me, bro. What is that about? This is this is the markets for you, though. I got in too early on GU and too late on EU. Holy. I remember my first trade. Yeah, trust. One of them ones. EU's melting away. Yeah, trust me, bro. What are you looking for on EU? Just EU shorts, bro. We came short of my limit, which is jarring. I'm not gonna lie, that is annoying. I'm gonna reassess now. Gonna reassess. It's probably gonna be best to go off this order block here now. Check DXY. DXY's had that fat leg up. Bro, this is the leg up all we needed. Cheers, GU. Cheers for that last little push. I hope that was really needed and worth it. I hope that was really needed and worth it to ruin my Monday. Nah, we ain't ruined my Monday, chat. We're still locked in. Still locked in. Boys, we're going to cook this week. I can tell it's going to be a good week, boys. Trust me. When you got news like this coming out, it's very, very good for the market. You can see there's a lot of volatility. Even last week, there was a lot of opportunities. I didn't have the best week last week. I've had a bit of a touch and go year, to be fair. First week, I absolutely cooked. Second week, weren't the best. And then this week, I think it's going to be a cook this week, chat. Yeah, I'm bearish on the higher time from the EU-GU. Clear SMT and EU-GU, yeah, bro. I mean, we took the high on Asia high and this high on both, to be fair. You see that high there. To be fair, that's the equivalent. But yeah, we are clearly trending down. The DXY is just giving us what it needed to give us, really. That's just it. We just got unlucky on GU. GU live execution could be a cook, though. I'm not going to lie. We'll see if we can close below this fair value gap. We've got this 15-minute FVG. I think there might be decent potential in this entry if we can come below. Yeah, so that will be our entry at 0.5. Let's see what the RR will be. Okay, appreciate the engagement, but try to be a little less infuriating. But yeah, EU is melting, so yeah, we'll be getting in there. Stops at the high, TP at the low. You can see the RR is just not really good enough, so we will have to shorten stop, which is I never really like doing. You have to go for something like that if we do invert. But we'll wait for the inversion first anyway, chat. We're not going to enter this one just yet till we get our confirmations anyway. If EG would have chilled out a bit, then GU would have been the one. Yeah, trust me, bro. That's what I'm saying. I was just unlucky on that one, bro. I'll be real. It was just unlucky. You can see prices dropped. Prices dropped 15 pips, which is normally enough for the trade. Like my TP was only 20 pips. But yeah, literally, bro, if EG didn't just giga dump at that point, then we would have been alright, but it is what it is. Do you vape? Allow your signals in the chat. Yeah, allow, bro, allow that. Allow that, bro. Yeah, well, what's the move on EU? What's everyone saying on EU? What are we thinking on EU? Because we have ran a bit. Do you vape? Yeah. It's just so hard. Nah, I do. You told me you quit. Well, I lied. Nah, I do some... Nah, I didn't. Because I quit something else. I quit Puff, so now it's just vapes are just more active. I told you I quit last year. Yeah, that's a long time ago, bro. A lot can happen in a year. Miss my EU shorts, bro. Structure come up. Yeah, me too, bro. Miss my entry as well. It's annoying because we've ran to our TP now. So that's basically that trade done, though. That's jarring, bro. We got, oh, mate, we got mocked. We got mocked right there, I'll be real. Is what I'm thinking on EU. Buyers is EU, what I'm thinking on EU. Why are you thinking buyers, bro? Brother, can you rate my trade? I'm in GU shorts. Yeah, look, it's looking good, bro. I'm half trying to jump in that. Sitting back on EU now for New York. Me too. Swear, fair play, bro. Me too. Yeah, I'm stressing, bro. It was a lovely 3R. Yeah, it's jarring. Mate, our GU was bare unlucky. Bare unlucky. We got in. Show you my GU. Entry was here. Yeah, this was the GU trade. So I'm not gonna lie, it was unlucky. I'm feeling it re-entries though. I am feeling re-entries. You can see though, the analysis was good, boys. It was just one of them things. Apparently, Keir Starmer is about to do an emergency press conference. Are you about to cry? I'm about to cry if I miss the re-entry and it runs to TP. Look, this is what I'm saying though, boys, about trading, right? Let me show you this. So we come short of my entry here, and then we run to TP straight away. We come short of my entry, run to TP. GU's comes high of my entry, and then, yeah, it's running towards TP. Are you literally serious right now, bro? What's your thoughts on the tariff, on the Trump? Wait, what's your take on all this Trump stuff to affect DXY? I mean, it's already affected it, bro. We had that open. We can see the open was insanely bearish. Obviously, whenever some news like that happens over the weekend, that's what it is. Bro, stop using buy limits. Yeah, but it's a completely different trade if not, bro. If I just executed it there, then it's like a 1-to-1 rather than a 2-to-1, which completely fucks with my strategy. Supply. Yeah, like my entry was off that 1 minute demand. 1 minute, you know, 1 minute demand. Wait, demand. Wait, so you got cooked or did you not? Morning, bro. What are you saying, Rudy? Morning, Rudy. Bro, there's this one guy on TikTok called Rudy Schmoody. He's got so much bread. Like, I'm talking, like, questionable amount of bread. And he's like, he's mad, bro. Who knows about Rudy Schmoody, bro? He goes to La Guarrette, like, every day and drops, like, 100k on bottles. I've got no idea what he does for a living. Whenever I see people do that, am I the only one that does this? Whenever you see someone drop 100k in a club, I always think, right, you've taken that money off someone else in one way or another, legally or illegally. Do you know what I mean? And the amount of hard work that went into that 100 grand just for you to spunk it in a club, it's crazy. It's a crazy game. Crazy work. EU re-entry on the 15-minute order block. Yeah, I'm seeing that 5-minute, but yeah, that 15 minutes probably a bit more likely to come in. Oh, bro, no way GU does us like that. As I said, I'm in this EU swing sell, so I don't really mind it just running like this. But yeah. I see you on random live, short of long on EU, bro. I'm assuming you're talking to Mr. Positive, Osama. Did you not see the SMT between EU and GU, bro? Yeah, we did, man. That's why we tried to trade it, bro. So we tried to trade it, Q. That's what I'm saying, man. Missed our limit on EU and came too high for our limit on GU. So yeah, we got the double Dutch this morning. Literally got the double Dutch this morning, which is kind of peak, but it's part of the game, boys. It's part of the game. Oh, mate. Oh, mate. Spending 1k in a club is, yeah, I can't say that word, but I do hear that, boys. I don't get why people love trades. Now you, bro, on that Finn's live, the rapper. Oh yeah, that was on Friday. Was doing it on Friday. Was doing a challenge. I was literally just placing trades that my comments told me to place. So I bought a 10k funded, and I was literally whatever the comments said to trade, I was trading it. And we actually ran it with it. When we ended the live, it was up 3%. We had 8 winners, 4 losers. No, 8 winners, 3 losers. Do you follow many other FX traders? I only really watch you and Sal. Yeah, I rate Sal, but no, I don't really watch many, bro, to be honest. Not like influencers. 4-hour BPR on EU, could you use it? Yeah, bro. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm more seeing the low volume, so we do have a fair value gap there, but what I'm liking as well on the daily is this low volume node. So you can see here, if you look at the volume profile, there's literally no volume in this point here, which means that price is not really going to be wanting to trade into it. It's more going to be drawn into these areas of higher volume, like down here. So low volume there, doesn't want to trade at. It's going to be drawn into this higher volume. And if you look at where that correlates on the chart, we've got this, which is in line with our 4-hour fair value gap, and we've reacted off of, rejected. So we should, again, reline and refine balance at this high volume area. So that's that little pink line you see on the chart there. That's why I was pretty keen on selling once we came back into it, but as I said, it was a little bit too early. We've got 5 minutes left of this 15-minute close, boys. We should see a re-entry. I'm going to have to tighten this stop loss, though. That's the only thing I don't really like. Everyone double tap the screen, though, chat. I'm going to try a short, hopefully, one day IFVG on GU. Fair play. Yeah, I'm looking at shorts as well. GJ Longs, yeah, GJ Longs look nice, bro. Where are you getting in? Let me know where you're getting in. Yeah, we had this trade on the on that live where I was just copying you lot's trades. That made the account like 1.5%. Are you looking to buy off this? I think this order block could be decent for buys, you know. I'll wait till we get in there, wait on the 1 minute, see if we have buys. You got to think with GJ, the range is always big as well. Like, that's 40 pips just to that little high there, which is fucking loads. So we'll keep our eyes on GJ, boys. We'll keep our eyes on that for sure. The high volume area on G also has a break structure to the downside. Yeah, nice, bro. Nice. If this doesn't hit TP, you're going to go sniff a kilo of gravel. What's that GU, Apple user? Do the 4-hour EU. You're not looking at the 5-minute inversion for GU. It's a little high up, I'll be real, but yeah, you could go off that 5-minute inversion. I mean, the entry's not that much different, to be fair. It goes up by 1.5 pips. So, I mean, you could. It's probably going to mean you can have a bigger stop loss as well. So, yeah, potentially that is a good idea, bro. Just waiting for this candle close. We've got 2 minutes, though. What's DXY saying as well? So, obviously, we want DXY to just have that next leg. So, we don't want it to do anything too mad. So, when it's come into the discount again and have that next leg higher. Again, nothing too crazy. We don't want price to move mad. $105 man in this YouTube live, boys. We're cooking. Keir Starmer speaking right now. I swear this guy's a robot. He can't be real. Oh, no way. Let's get that up. He's the least assertive person in the world, speaking at Downing Street. Alright, let's see what fucking Keir Starmer's got to say.
Do not always land on the same people in the same places. The people least able to withstand them. That's why we've taken action to reduce energy bills, to freeze rail fares and prescription charges.
Yo, 1 in the chat if your energy bill's gone down, 2 if it hasn't. I want to hear if he's spitting facts.
Engagement beyond our borders. It requires
Let's all laugh and get him put in prison for hate speech. Yeah, facts. Facts, bro. Yeah, watch what you say on this live. We're probably on some watch list now. How about gold? Bullish on gold, bro. Bullish on gold. Someone was looking at 6.2. I was basically just saying jump in whenever you can. Would be my advice. We're bullish in my opinion. So literally, even if you're jumping in now, you can't try and overcomplicate it with gold. You really can't. You got to pick a direction and stick to your bias. He's chatting breeze, yeah, facts.
Conditions that keep prices down, jobs secure, and economies resilient. That is what active government looks like in an age of uncertainty. Steady at home, engaged abroad, and always focused on protecting
Engaged abroad. You're getting cooked abroad, bruv. You're getting cooked abroad. It's like when Gary Neville went abroad to Valencia and got absolutely cooked. He was engaged, but I mean, he got absolutely fried.
And we will not indulge in commentary.
Engaged abroad. Oh, yeah. Wow, only you would say that, mate, as well. Engaged to the normal mind would probably just be. Morning, lads. What are you saying, Aaron?
Does not mean abandoning principle. That is why it's important to be clear about who we stand with, what we stand for, and where our interests lie.
Let him cook. Let him cook. This is a big
This is
bit.
a moment for the whole country to pull together. So I warmly welcome the support we've had with regards to Greenland and the proposed tariffs from the leader of the opposition. I thank her for her support.
Holy, now he's glazing the Tories. This guy's lost the plot, bro.
Who think
Yo, bro, new indicator. What is an RFH gap? Is that the opening gap in it?
for hard work.
RTH. I'm sure that's the opening gap.
Instinct. But it's not effective.
Everyone double tap the live if you don't rate Keir Starmer.
It may make politicians
Drop a like on the
feel
YouTube live if you don't rate Keir
doing
Starmer.
nothing for working people whose jobs,
Please don't arrest me for saying that. It was just a joke, I
rely on the
promise.
relationships that we build across the
Phil Garcia liked the live.
We will work with our allies in Europe, across NATO, and with the United States.
Hopefully we can come
We
up.
will keep dialogue open. We will defend international law. And we will use the full strength of government at home and abroad to protect the security, living standards, and future of the British people. That is the approach I will take as Prime Minister. And that is the responsibility that this moment demands.
We're finally both in the same trade. Like you need EU to jump. Trust me, but I ain't even been tapped in on GU yet, or EU for that matter.
Some questions and,
You're getting nicked in the morning alive. Why is there 7 bully vans outside my
we'll
house?
start with Chris Mason from BBC News.
Even yeah, fact has.
Prime Minister Chris Mason, BBC News. This is clearly incredibly difficult. What more in specific terms can you tell us about what you plan to do now?
Fact Apple user. Why is he acting like he's not been the guy running the show? It's like Ruben Amorim coming out and being like, tell you what, the old management was poor. Mate, you've been in charge for 2 years.
What I'm going to do
Tried skipping, forgot it was a live stream. Bro's not rating it. Bro must have TikTok brain. GJ Long's from 211,595, but I think it might even come lower.
like this,
What are we saying on GJ chat? I know we're listening to Keir, but stay locked in. I want you, man, if you're watching on, even if you're watching on YouTube or TikTok, trading view open on your phone or your PC, live on the other screen or still open, so you can be looking at these pairs with me.
the tariff war is in nobody's interest.
I want us to come down to this 15-minute order block, boys.
Stage, and
I think we can have a cook off this 15-minute order block.
that stage, and that's what I'm doing.
Mate, don't.
Thank you, Chris. Beth, can I come to you?
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you. Prime Minister, many people watching this at home would have been shocked and angry over the weekend that our so-called closest ally is threatening us if we try to stop him illegally.
Yeah, trust me, mate. So let's ask the BBC. They're always reasonable. Said no one ever.
Decades. And how can the US remain our closest
Hearing his voice is like using
ally
sandpaper on my
when
brain,
leaders
gradually getting
like
smoother. Yeah,
this?
facts.
Just on tariffs, you say they
No,
were
facts.
completely wrong,
It
and
goes
it's
through me as well, bro. He's like, he speaks like a villager. Yo, he speaks like a villager, like,
we will have to take that economic play.
like, watch her ask this whole question. He just replies with,
Thank you, Beth. And firstly,
3 emeralds for 10 bits a week.
this has been very badly received across the United Kingdom. We're allies of the United States, and we work closely with them, and therefore I'm not surprised by the reaction that's been across the United Kingdom, and it is a very serious situation.
With that next leg down.
Is to ensure that we find a way forward consistent with our principles and our values and consistent with our national interest. And the US remains a close ally on defence, on
3 emeralds.
intelligence, on nuclear capability. We work very closely with the United States, and we must never
Bro has the Book of Mending. And wants it for 87
we
emeralds.
must be clear about the principles that we are applying here, and we'll continue to do so. On the question of tariffs,
Is that a level 3 cartographer? No, this is some level 1 cartographer shit.
it will be businesses, workers, and families across the country.
What time frames? It's the 5-minute, bro. It says in the bottom right. Yeah, we're just waiting for EU. EU looks like it could be coming higher. GU as well.
Set out.
What we saying, boys? Who's placing limits? Who's getting in these re-entries? Let me know in the chat, or are you sitting out?
Trump and Chris,
What we saying?
the second part of your question, I spoke to
London session moving even slower than Asian. Yeah, facts, bro. But I mean, Asian had that big reaction because we had news over the weekend, and that's what caused the boom.
we took our
All this tariff stuff kicked off, so we just adjusted for that.
a pragmatic, sensible, sustained way through this that avoids some of the consequences that will be very serious for our country. Thank you.
This
very
guy
much.
just says, this guy literally just says, oh, we're gonna have to find solutions that won't be pragmatic to the country. Obviously, bro.
Our approach is predicated on the idea that Donald Trump is amenable to reason and respects the rule of law, but it's patently clear that neither of those assumptions are true. So when
Again, it's like asking Thomas Frank, like, bro, how are you gonna improve the football? And then Thomas Frank goes, play better football. Like, bro, you've just repeated the question. You haven't actually said anything. Bro, well, you could full put while Keir Starmer was speaking. It wouldn't even make a difference. Like, the guy says nothing, ever.
Situation, and as I've said,
This is a serious situation. Cheers.
on allies is the wrong thing to do. Completely
Said that already.
wrong. And a trade war is not in our interest.
Got a limit on GU at 30.53. 40.53. Fair play. Is that this fair value gap here, bro? I'm assuming. I'm assuming that's that fair value gap there. As useful as a sandbag in the ocean. I've never heard that before. Yes, sir. I set limit on the 5-minute IFG. Once it gets hit, should be a good short. Fair play, bro. Yeah, I think a lot of people's going off that 5-minute. Let's hope we can come up a bit higher, boys. How many pips off are we? Everyone double tap the screen. Let's keep these views going, boys. Everyone double tap the screen. We got 40 man in here. We got 100 man in the YouTube. Let's get 150 in this YouTube, boys. 100 in the TikTok. Let's cook this morning, boys. There's still going to be cooks, I'm telling you. There's still going to be cooks this morning.
We do have differences. And I've set out some of those differences here this morning in relation to Greenland. Differences of opinion.
Every speech from Keir Starmer. That's actually a good line. I'm assuming you spelt that wrong, but from Keir Starmer is like a year 8 RS presentation. Yeah, facts. Facts, bro. You're just sitting there drawing on rubbers and shit, drawing faces on it. You know, and you get the pen to stab 2 holes as the eyes, and then you like draw on the mouth. I swear down, I just saw a BBC reporter doing that whilst Keir Starmer was speaking. What's your win rate last year? About 50%, bro. 52%. It's spell check, but seem fitting. Yeah, facts. I don't understand how someone like this can be high up in power. That's actually true, you know. That is true. Like everything people say about entrepreneurship and gaining power. Like Keir Starmer defeats Dax. He's not charismatic. He's got nothing about him. He doesn't mog. He's got negative aura. He always looks scared as well. Like, imagine if he actually was scared, how scared he'd look. Because he looks like bare scared just anyway. Again, Keir Starmer, please don't arrest me for this. So this is why we need to be more kosher. So basically we need to be more kosher. Yeah, facts. Like, he literally never says anything. I've spoken over him bears, he hasn't said anything. He mad always looks scared, never clocked that. Bro, he always looks like he's on the, like, do you know what I mean? You can tell he was beaten up in school. Not saying that's right, but you only trade in London. Yeah, bro, we do go live for New York though as well, Michael. No, bro. That's Starmer, either says the obvious or lies. Nothing of substance. Boys, drop a like on this stream if you don't rate Keir Starmer. Drop a comment if you do. Bro's always face to face with his demons. It's like he's got schizophrenia. You know when you see stuff in the room and he just sees like a Mega Knight P.E.K.K.A wizard push with an Evo witch behind. As the reporter's asking him a question, he's just stood there like this. Just trying to get through it by just repeating the question again. He actually looks like so scared. You're literally answering reporters, you know even. He repeats the same old, just in the different words. Yeah, facts, bro. Does anyone that loves EU actually looks competent that is in power? Germany. Does anyone that loves the EU actually look competent that's in power in Germany, France, and here? Bro, I'm not going to lie, we shouldn't have left the EU, but I mean, it's one of those things. I wish they would stop talking about it. It happened, bro, we left the EU when I was about 14, and I'm now nearer to 30 than I am to fucking 14. Well, yeah. Like, bro, can you stop going on about this? It's like Man United, bro. Oh, when Fergie went, yeah, it was 10 years ago, mate. Do you want to move on? He's the photo of that Vietnam soldier. Yeah. Absolutely petrified, like. Oh, we're just waiting. This inner retracement leg right now. Both coming decently up. How far are we away from these entries? 5 pips and 6 pips.
Thank you, Prime Minister. The US Supreme Court is due on whether the tariffs are legal for the president to use. Do you think it's worth just biding your time until next week? And secondly, I don't think you answered Robert's question, which was, do you think the king should go to the United States this year?
I'm not going to comment on the Supreme Court ruling. I think it's due out reasonably soon.
Bro must have escaped from Azkaban and the demons are after him.
It would be sensible simply wait for the report.
Oh my god.
It's really important that we act.
You men are making me crease.
To,
Unk status acquired.
tariffs, and that's why I spoke to President Trump.
30 years old, bro, still talking about the EU. Holy cope.
Across Europe.
Look at EU 5-minute FVG in 50-minute order block. Yeah, bro.
And will continue to do so today.
50-minute order block. I'm assuming you're talking about this one up here.
In relation to this matter. Look, in relation to the king and
Bro, yeah, what's he saying about the king?
as I said in my speech, I'm focused on the pragmatic response here, not the suggestion of others. And my focus is on what's in the national.
He thinks Trump's going to listen in it. Does he know? Does he know he's in awe of debt and Trump doesn't speak to anyone who's in awe of debt?
Thank you, Kitty. I've got Craig Munro from the Metro.
Craig Munro from Metro. You spoke about the cost of living.
Craig from the Metro.
How can you...
Why do people say shit like, oh, do you reckon the king should go to New York to speak to him about it? Bro, I like the king. What the fuck's he gonna do? I like the royal family. What the fuck do they know about fucking tariffs? Genuinely. Like, do you reckon the king should go? What's he gonna do? Just make him drop it through pure mogging? Just turn up here with a crown and his cape on and be like, it stops now. This ends now. Like, bro, this is not a video game. Can we get a little bit serious? Starmer has one redeeming quality. He's a gooner. Yeah, I kind of wish he wasn't, to be honest. The questions are literally 95% and 5% repeating the question. Yeah, facts. Facts, bro. Right, we're coming up a lot, though. Who's jumping in? Who's jumping in GU? I know a lot of people's jumping in a little bit higher, but...
So that inflation coming down, interest rates coming down, and protecting family budgets is crucial to that. By being active where markets fail, stepping in on energy bills.
I'm going to get these in the Discord, boys. If you're in the Discord, I'm going to drop these in the chat right now.
But also by working relentlessly on matters that are international, because the impact of what's happening internationally on what's happening domestically is obvious, it's real, it's probably more direct now than it's been at any time most of us can remember, and therefore it would be to a dereliction of duty on the cost of living not to be engaged on the international.
Right, it's a little bit late to even send this now, so I might even have to...
Your Danish counterpart says NATO can't survive one member, the biggest, seizing the territory of another. Do you agree with her? And separately, are you willing to join the President's Board of Peace? Are you willing to pay for it?
Well, look, in relation to the Danish Prime Minister, as you would have anticipated, I spoke to her...
2 secs, chat. Let me quickly send this in the live. You man can listen to Keir Starmer. I mean, send it in the Discord. You man can listen to Keir Starmer real quick.
On who decides the future of Greenland and the use of tariffs. And we're completely aligned on those issues. On the question of NATO, it is in all of our interest to make sure that NATO remains strong and stable. We had a very good NATO summit last year with more members than we've had before, with more unity than many people thought we would achieve. And NATO remains the single most effective and successful military alliance the world has ever known. So
Really? Does it? Is that true? Again, stop just saying things. What's NATO ever done? Like, genuine question to the live. I know there's someone that will give me some answers. Waiting for EU to retrace a bit more. Fair play, bro.
we need to press on to phase 2.
Can you check my TikTok story and see if my prediction was good? I'm not going to jump off live to check your TikTok story, bro. Like, just let me know in the live, man, and I'll let you know. It's a B now, a kilo of gravel might be coming my way. Yeah, don't forget that promise you made. I want proof of you doing that. Reading the question off her phone. Bro, that's like turning up to a Kenny All-Star and reading the lyrics off your phone. Like, that's basic. How do you not know your own bars? Like, it's basic.
My approach, rather than sort of commentating on what others have said. On Hillsborough,
Why entry here and not extreme? I just think this is the most likely point, bro. This 5-minute fair value gap seems like the most probable point for me.
Been let down, and ensure a better future for families in the future.
Families.
In relation to the duty of
Just gonna have a dig up the driveway. I think EUG might be invalid now. Look at the 4 hour on DXY.
the balance right when it comes to the application.
We didn't manage to sweep this high. I still want this high to be swept here, bro. This high here.
I have to focus on the national interest.
I mean, we swept the low, so this should be the reasonable. Should be the high. To be honest, that we should sweep on the 4 hour as well. We should really come even up to this high.
We get that balance absolutely right. Thank you, Lizzie. George Parker from the FT. George.
Thank you, Prime Minister. You,
Financial Times. This is chat.
the risk of a downward spiral if this issue isn't resolved. I just wondered if you could explain what you meant by that. And linked to that, do you think it's regrettable
Sorry, can you speak up a little bit? It's kind of important. We hear ya.
of serious trade reprisals and therefore risking a trade war?
Didn't hear a word of that. Can you stop shuffling? They all just sitting there, just like shuffling their papers. Just need it to come down to this IFEG and the one below. Then I'm short on the 1 day FEG.
Whether that's in a trade war or the weakening of the
Oh, you got in up there. That's a banging entry, bro. That's quality.
that doesn't mean
If you got in up there, that's an absolute cook.
our values, quite the contrary. We're very clear about what
Oh, you need it to invert first. Fair play. I mean, you can go on the 1 minute and wait for your confirmations anyway. We got a 1 minute fair value gap here.
values that we apply. In relation to the EU, look, firstly, we're coordinating very closely with the EU. I spoke to a number of EU leaders last night. I spoke
Yeah,
to
because
those
you never wanted to leave the EU. That's why.
last night and intend to do so again either today or tomorrow. So we're closely.
He's got bored of his own voice. Yeah, facts.
Unity and coordination in our response.
What's your entry model? Asia liquidity, bro.
What they will do next during the course of today and the coming days. But we're working very closely with them, very closely coordinated. They were among the calls that I was engaged on for most of the day yesterday. Thank you, George. And then can I go to Ben Riley-Smith, Telegraph? Ben.
Donald Trump and his team enter military action.
Keir Palmer. Cole Starmer. Oh, that's a good slander name. Cole Starmer. Or Keir Palmer.
You yourself accepting that threat picture is changing almost weekly now.
Oh, yes, let me shuffle everything so my questions is unhearable. Yeah, facts.
Sorry, the very
Who's jumping in? EUGU.
yeah. What's the question there?
I've already taken an L on GU, so I'm probably going to sideline this, I'll be real.
I don't actually.
Unless we get like a really nice 1 minute inversion, I'll think about getting in.
Through
I reckon they should go into another Ukrainian train tour with Macron and some oh my day, do you remember that?
in terms of who decides the future,
Literally just got on a train and was just getting on it. Like, really?
making clear that the use of
I'm going to get into
tariffs
GU cells. Fair play, bro. Yeah, we're at a decent point right now.
defence spending. We've obviously set out how
It's just the DXY, man. I don't know if the DXY is ready to move.
make commitments at the NATO summit.
Like, look at the momentum on this. It's kind of looking like it's going to go to the low, I'll be real.
I have made the argument that Europe needs to do more on defence and security. Partly that is a question of defence spend. I think European countries are and need to spend more on defence. It's also a question of coordination, collaboration, because it's how we spend what we spend that matters as much as how much we spend. And that's part of the argument I've been making to European.
Bro, we all know this.
The Ukraine war has taught us one thing, it's that by having different capabilities in different countries in different ways, we haven't actually been able to be as effective as we might otherwise have been if we'd coordinated in years gone by. And I think it's really time.
What's this guy even talking about, bro? He's literally said nothing of value. Just got tapped into the short, bro. Fair play. Let's hope this cooks, man. Let's hope this cooks. Come on, chat. Let's hope this cooks. Let's hope this cooks, boys. I feel like Starmer's given our trade or a loss, but we're going to have to hold it, though. So I do want to hear what he says. I feel like he's not going to say anything, though, kind of. We've got 110 man in this YouTube, boys. Get 150 in this YouTube. Everyone drop a like on the stream. 70 man in the TikTok. Let's get 100 man. Did you get into GU Cell? I was in cells earlier, bro. I'm kind of sidelined for this one. I'll be real. I do want to jump in, but as I said, I already got cooked on this one on the left, so I'm probably going to sideline this.
I don't agree with that assessment because
Today, US holiday. Yeah, bro. US bank holiday. It doesn't matter too much in the London session. You can see the markets have got volatility due to that news over the weekend.
that's hugely important for our economy and for jobs and businesses.
running though, chat. Yeah, I've cut the trade at break even. I don't like the DXY, and if anything, it'll stay in the range. Yeah, that's what it's looking like, bro. I do agree. DXY is kind of looking like it wants to stay in the range. We have to move off this order block, but this order block don't look too appealing. I think there's more likelihood that we come down and sweep this wick low and then go higher. But we'll see anyway.
It keeps us safe and is vital to every single person who lives in this country. And of course, before we get
AU's in as well.
trading arrangements on cars, on pharmaceuticals, etc., many people are urging me not to take the approach that we did. But we did take the approach we did, and we got better trading terms. And that's why I'm taking the approach I am to this situation, to ensure that we focus.
Mate, this guy's actually chatting breeze.
Thank you, Andy. And I've got Peter
If it closes, we should have a big 4-hour CRT confirmed at the top for that GU sell. Yeah, we've only got 8 minutes left of the candle as well. That will be nice, to be fair, yeah. This candle can close above this. That'll be nice, because it will show that we've gone above this candle but haven't been able to close above, which shows, obviously, again, as we want in this level, people not willing to participate and price just rejecting is what we want. Man's talking about social media usage, bro. We're in the big leagues. This is geopolitics. We're talking about Trump. We're talking about war. We're talking about global trade. And bro brings up social media. Can we stop being so childish in the UK? Like, seriously, bro. You're not going to ban social media. Does anyone at a government level know what a VPN is? Because I knew what a VPN is. When I was 12 years old in year 7, I had a VPN. Everyone in the school had a VPN. Didn't matter what the school wanted to make us not see. We could sit in the lunch hall and watch whatever we wanted. And you think you can ban the whole entire country from using it? Kids ain't stupid, bro. Like, a 12-year-old knows what a VPN is, even if you don't. That's why I moved to Cyprus. I know another reason you moved to Cyprus, to be fair, as well. Actually, let me drop you a follow, Phil, because I was thinking about moving to Cyprus as well, bro. You ever trading indices? Yeah, bro. Sometimes we do. I've been trading a lot more recently. Let me know if you're looking at anything, bro. Realistically, the next trade should have never retraced after that exit liquidity. You don't think? Why is that, bro? And I can't lie, this new generation a bit behind, you know. You reckon? I bet don't. I reckon they know more than you think, bro. I'll be real. These kids have been sitting on iPads since the age of 5, and you don't think they know what a VPN is? They're probably already using them, bro, on Roblox and shit.
Just a question of social media and children under 16.
Morning, Nicky. Nicky in the mentorship. Mehmet, big up to you. Was just about to tell Lou I'm messaging him on Discord once he's done with the stream. Yeah, I'm definitely in today. Yeah, getting the mentorship today, bro. Best time. Still in January, can still make that difference. What you saying, Toki Clips? Morning, Kerr. You still been clipping, Toki? In the same setup at 1/2. Fair play, bro. Is you got a bigger stop loss or a bigger or a tighter TP? If you get a closure above current London highs, I'll be looking for buyers. Fair play, bro. Oh, and it's just crashed. Oh, and he's disappeared. Oh my god, bro. Bro, it crashed and he disappeared. Oh, he did leave. Really? An awful lot to unpick? Really? It didn't really seem like he said anything, to be honest. Could have just kept our tunes on. Let's go. Playing games in RT with a VPN or some dodgy site that reroutes. Yeah, facts. Bro, everyone knows how to do that, do you know what I mean? Nice, bro. How's it going? Do you actually get paid from like these man directly, or do you just get paid through TikTok, Toki? This with you. But yeah, we are looking at it moving down. It's just the DXY. Right now, we're not seeing too much correlation. It does look like the DXY is coming. It'll be a lot nicer in a few minutes because we'll have the candle close. When we have, I know you bare want to know about my hairline. There you go, G. Well, no, TP, so time to get shoveling with the gravel. Are you not still in, bro? Surely you didn't get taken out. 130 man in this YouTube. Let's go, bro. Anyone else's YouTube keep freezing? Is it, yeah? It could be worse. It could always be worse. You could always be more cooked than you are, so it's calm. Yo, John, you all... Yeah, what are you saying, John? I'm all good, John. I'll hit this year. That'd be good, boys. Guess why? Fair play. Who's break even? Let me know if you're break even, chat. A lot of people saying they're break even, right? Oh, it is lagging. Why is it lagging, bro? Genuinely, why is it lagging? I told you, bro. No, yeah, you was spitting facts, to be fair. Bro, why are we lagging? I don't really understand. I'm not lagging on TikTok, and I've got a Wi-Fi booster on my PC, so it really shouldn't be lagging. You got a Wi-Fi booster sat next to me. Is it not boosting it at all then, or what? Yeah, it should fix in a sec, bro. We've had that 4-hour close, boys. We've had that 4-hour close. Let's look how we looking after the close. We have got that CRT close where we swept the high of this big candle. We came above, but then couldn't close above, which tells us that prices are going to seek lower prices. Same for GU. GU not as much, I'll be honest, because it does look still kind of a bit strong. But you can see we swept this candle's high and wasn't able to close above it, which, again, shows that we want to really go for lower prices, in my opinion. The TikTok, bro, I don't know why it's lagging, bro. This is really annoying me. It's really annoying. Is my Everyone double tap the screen, boys. I don't know why I'm lagging, boys. I don't know why. Watch on TikTok instead. Fair play, bro. We've got 70 man on the TikTok. It will stop in a sec, bro. I've just got to firm it. I'll have a look into why it's doing that after the stream, boys. Been following you for time, bro. Like 2 years. Big up, Simmer, bro. Big up to you, man. I rate that. I rate that. Yeah, the YouTube's cooking right now. Nearly on 25k subs. Hang on, it might have fixed. Yeah, I think it stopped lagging a bit now, bro. Jesus. Do you actually make money by commenting this VP gold free? Morning. Just got up. What's cooking, Lou? We're just looking at EU-GU right now, reality. Just mainly looking at EU-GU sales right now. But the DXY is not really playing ball. So, don't know. I already got cooked on a GU sell. So, I haven't actually re-entered these EU-GU re-entries. But hopefully we can run. Lucky our stop loss wasn't too tight either. What are you looking at though, reality? Let me know. Doing the 50k challenge at the moment. Fair play, bros. How's it going? Yeah, trade sinker right now. Price floating in SL right now. Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's just based on this DXY, man. It does look way more likely to me that we come into this wick, I'll be honest. It's just looking like that's what we're attracted to. Feel like we would have moved by now. We've already tapped into the order block. There's nothing really else to seek out. Let's have a look at the volume profile for the day. See what kind of area we're in right now. Yeah, we're at an area of the look of GJ, I'll be honest. I do like the look of it to go higher. We have just filled this fair value gap again, which we know we keep selling off of. GJ buyers could be alright, you know. Do we jump in on a 10k? This would have been my entry, which has already been tapped in, so I kind of don't like it as much. Do we jump in this on the 10k, boys? Yeah, you can see the DXY is going to take this wick, innit? We can tell. Let's get rid of this for now. We sort of know it's going to take. Testing yesterday, ran 2 months of price, 44% win rate, an average of 4. Yeah, that's lovely, bro. That's lovely. Are you using FX Replay, I'm assuming? Yeah, bro, you bullish or bearish on EU on the 4 hour? I'm bearish personally, bro, but it don't look like it's moving that right now. Had to jump over here, YouTube proper lagging. Yeah, I don't know what it's up with it this morning. I really don't know what's up with it. I think it's just Streamlabs itself has been a bit buggy. Hella lag, oof, lag is mad. See, I'm watching it on my screen and it doesn't come up with that much lag. That's not really making sense to me, bro. Kind of want to jump on in this GJ. I see it's going to trade higher and Thursday's higher. Then from there, it's going to go all the way lower low. Where's Thursday's high? Fair play. I can see why you'd want that to happen. If we're looking at the current trend though in terms of internal, external, we can see we broke structure here. So the current range is from here to here. So we've got our internal order block here, which we've tapped into, and our external low here. So I do think price could really continue down, but same breath, I could see why you'd want it to come to this high. I just personally think it's more optimal to just go in line with the trend. 15-minute looks good. Fair play. You jumping in? You jumping in, Brad, or what? Hello, bro. You have signal. Not right now, bro. Well, I mean, I do have a signal, just really bearish. You can see on the daily time frame, we retraced pretty much this whole range. So, I mean, really low and fell. And last week was basically distribution and then started a retracement. We're now at the top of that retracement at this order block, and we want to not break structure in the same direction the market is already going, gang. Bro's acting like we don't know what break structure is. I think you're the one that doesn't know what breaker structure is. A breaker structure is literally a break in the direction the market going. You're thinking of a market structure shift, which is a break again. So this is a breaker structure. This here is a breaker structure because the market's moving up, so we broke structure. A market structure shift is when we're trading up and then we break the low because it's a shift. Something shifted. A breaker structure just means we move out of the current structure. That's all it is. Yeah, TGR brain. Yeah, facts. QT just emailed me saying it's Martin Luther King Day. No way they held you off from trading because it's Martin Luther King Day. But yeah, you can see we've got the start of this CRT. We mitigated this daily. So really we're looking at the end basket coming down. Looking at the end basket coming down. We've gone the 30-minute. We'll look what we're actually filling. Again, it's similar to GU, man. GJ. Really similar to GJ. We came into this order block, so really we want to see price sell off from it. Really want to see price sell off from this 30-minute order block. Really choppy though on the 5-minute. I'll be honest, it is really choppy. We've got this fair value gap here, so we've got to invert this in order to run off that order block. So we're either hoping for JPY to get entries. We either want price to come back in and then sell off, or we want price to invert this fair value gap and then we'll go like that. Just want to follow momentum of what price is doing. What do I do if I full put in my 150k account that I bought with the only money I had? What you should probably do is take a long hard look at the mirror and question what the fuck you're doing with your life. What do you expect with GU and EU given its USD bank holiday? Might have to stay away due to low liquidity. Yeah, I do hear that. Following 7 accounts of TGR. Oh, wow. Yeah, bro, this is what I'm saying about the new gen traders, boys. These men literally watch TGR and actually think that they know how to trade. Bro, your mentor doesn't even trade, let alone you. Do you know what I mean? Like, holy. This GJ's looking good though, man. Be honest, it actually is. Bro, how you record your face to go live? It's just a setting on tier, bro. Our 200k eval is worth the price. Yeah, bro, if you got dough to put in, 100%. I traded the 5-minute, gonna be patient. Fair play, boys. I mean, fair play reality. His first bootcamp was valid. I haven't even seen his bootcamp, bro. I'll be real. He's just going to teach you the pure and utter basics. But his motivational content's good, isn't it? But trading-wise... Yeah, boys, if you do want to get funded with a prop firm as well, just use the code Richesse at Alpha Capital Group. Alpha Capital Group's the best prop firm in the UK by miles. And yeah, use our code, boys. We'll get you 15% off. Code Richesse. Send me a screenshot when you've used that, boys, and I'll give you some mechanical trading for the win. Trust me, bro. I mean, I never really think that any version of trading is that mechanical, but glad about that BE on GU. Lost all its source in that retrace. Yeah, facts. Facts, bro. See, the DXY is just not moving. It's moved down from here, but for me, it does look definitely like we're just going to be taking this candle low now. I don't really see any other option, to be honest with you. I think there's one option, and that's to take this low. So, yeah. I think we're definitely, EUGU definitely coming to the upside. I'm glad I didn't re-enter on them. Glad I didn't re-enter on these. Would have been an unneeded L. FTMO not better than Alpha. I mean, it depends what you're looking for, bro. But the thing is with FTMO, they got more rules and it's harder to pass them. So, we've got a higher profit target as well. Took a nice loss on GU shot off that 5 minute. Unlucky, bro. Unlucky. It's only Monday anyway. You got plenty of time to get it back. GF 30, sorry. What are you looking at? GF 40 shorts. We are definitely in a bearish range, that's for sure. Wow, I actually called price action for once. Correct on GF 40. I really don't like the way indices move, boys. I really don't. The price action's just not good at all. This is obviously, this big sell-off was caused due to European tariffs being hit. Or being set. You can see we come off that 4-hour order block and actually did sell off finally. We tried to expand but weren't really able to. So yeah, once we come into that 30-minute, bro, I would be thinking of selling if I was trading this pair. So you want us to break above all of this price action here. You want us to come above for a premium price and then wait for... The low-key just need this to giga chad through, or to giga candle through here. If we can giga candle through here, we'll be alright on EUGU. See what the meme coins are saying right now. Yeah, trade a USD pair during a bank holiday. You don't have to trade 24/7. No way, bro. Tell us more with your huge knowledge of the Forex markets. Like, you must be like a market maker or something, right? To have that type of knowledge. Jesus, that's... We've already had a reaction to that news, bro. It's already happened. We've already moved. We've already moved to like 100 pips to the upside on EUGU. DXY looks like it's going up to FVG then sell. Lee, you tried the Hoover method if you have crumbs on the bed. Save my relationship with the missus. Now, that is an elite... That is elite techers. To be fair, who doesn't do that? Like, who when they're eating a biscuit in bed don't just... Bro, this YouTube's lag. Bro, please stop inviting me, bro. Just please. Yeah, I think that bearish news for the dollar's already been priced in, really. Okay, the volume is really starting to die off now, chat. It is really starting to die off. I kind of want just at least another 5-minute clear directional candle. If it's to the upside, it might be looking alright on EG. If it's to the downside, it's cooked. So I just want to actually get some insight here. Appreciate the likes, boys, on YouTube and TikTok. Appreciate the followers, boys, as well. What we got on the meme coin front? This one's cooking. This one's cooking, bro. What's this? Chinese Wojak. That could cook, you know. To be fair. And why are you on trade lock? Are you in a fund? Did you buying meme coins? Yeah, I'm back on the meme coins, boys. I'm back on the meme coins. We need a Drake candle. Level, but now at this point, to me, It looks like we're just heading towards this candle low. So hopefully we can not do that and giga through. And then these EU... Come on, boys. Oh, it's cooking. We sit at 15k, chat. So I'm saying that's an easy little, what, 25. I can't stand MetaTrade. I can't stand, Trade Locker. For me, MetaTrader 5 is the undisputed GOAT. Like, Trade Locker, I can't stand it. Real. Again, though, these little pretty looking candles don't mean much. We need to actually close above these significant levels. Let's see what the Twitter... Oh my days, let's keep our eyes on it. Right, EU's a bit in profit. Again, you can go break even if you want. I'd say it's a bit early though, personally. Oh, someone bought, a KOL just bought. And you can see over the week. 5 bags over the month and 18 bags overall. Fucking hell. It's right there. That's literally a 2x trade right there. Use MetaTrader 5. Oh, yeah. I think I already read that. What are we saying, chat? Who's in EUGU? It's starting to cook right now. Or not really cook, but EU's kind of starting to cook. As I said, we need DXY to just not reject off this area for the 50th time. We need it to actually just body through. If we can Drake candle through into this fair value gap, we might be looking alright, you know. We need price to enter this. This guy dumb. Getting a little bit of rejection now. Yeah, this is Alpha Capital Grid. My Wi-Fi's kind of bugging out right now. I really don't know why. Or do I live in a... Let me just comment it in the chat, bro. I just dropped it in the chat. But yeah, that's the link. Dropped it in the chat. But yeah, that's the link. Let's check EU. Sweet, bro. See what I mean about these scalps though, boys? When it drops down here. That was a cooker though, that was decent. No, no. Again, you could go for a little scalp on this once it drops down to a decent price. These Chinese coins have been absolutely cooking, boys, I can't lie. Yeah, that's not a good, it's not a good sign. Oh, mate, come on, bro. Why am I lagging so badly, boys? What the hell, man? It's actually jarring. You can see that, though. Instant rejection and the candle's way bigger than everything else. It tells us the sellers are in control. Keep getting sellers stepping in at this area, so we need them. This could be a cook. End the average live. I might have to end the live. Stop. Please stop lagging. Now, yeah, I've been looking at meme coins a lot, bro. These last... Bro, as long as you catch them at the right time. Obviously goes without saying, but... This Zinny the Pooh. Bro. The protest mascot is G. This guy is insane, bro. Look, let me show you this guy, for example, yeah? Okay, this guy just wait for something to happen, innit? So you go on this page here, with good settings on, you just wait, and see, look, everyone's dropping this noble coin. So look, this one here is getting volume. You see what it is. It's from a Twitter post. I'm lagging bad. I can't even really show you, man, this. You need to be good Wi-Fi. This noble coin has been blowing up on social media, around 6 million views on social media. And this is the guy that dropped it, Mel. Z the Poe, yeah, trust. So yeah, this could probably run, so this could probably go to like 20k, but no more than that. So if you got it now, which you don't really want to buy in the top anyway, you could probably hold it to like... Yeah, it's cooking, boys. Yeah, look, they paid Dex here. Yeah, it's cooking. This one's absolutely cooking. See, even this one, chat, yeah, where did we see it? We see it before it migrated, just before it migrated. So we see it here. So say you got in around about here, just anywhere in this like accumulation phase. Dex paid as well. Dex is like... So this right here is Axiom, where you catch the little scalp trades and stuff. Dex screen is like the main thing where you buy meme coins on. So if they pay for Dex screener, it basically shows that the geezer who made the coins got a little bit of actual interest in it popping off. He's not just a pure and utter grifter. I've made any profit yet? Yeah, bro, I was doing well last night. I can't lie. I've made any profit yet? Yeah, bro, I was doing well last night. I can't lie. I caught this coin called Jing. But even something like that, boys, like this is a runner. It's going to 80k is good. Coins weren't really doing that much. Mate, can you pay your Wi-Fi bill, please? Happy MLK Day. Yeah, it is MLK Day. Yeah, boys, move over to TikTok if it's lagging too hard. I can't do nothing about it. If I turn my VPN off, I can't go on after sites I'm going on. And I'm order a trader. Check my contents. Trust me. Drop me a follow, bro. I'll follow back. Still held a little bit. Yeah, it's cooking. Mate, this is at 90, bruv. This is at over 100k, boys. We see it literally a second ago at 50k. That's a 2x. Still mooning as well. Yeah, look, the dev absolutely sold, bruv. So look, it'll tell us how much he made. He put 30 sol in. Wait, that can't be right, because he put... Oh, no. Yeah, so he made... It'll tell us. Again, we're getting kind of consolidation, which is good for the dollar. Would it be stupid to get it now, then, if it's a runner? Yeah, so you don't want to get it now, it's at 100k. You want to have already made your dough, sort of thing. Look, yeah, so he made $1 on that. So he's just... But then the deck's got paid, so it's obviously a CTO. Okay, we're trying to think about it. I'm live on TikTok as well, though. Wait, let me put it on screen so you lot can see, innit? Let me put it on screen so you lot can see. Okay, we're kind of pushing. But yeah, so like with this, you don't want to be picking it up now. You want to pick it up. If it crashes like round about here to like 70k. But the thing is as well, what you got to think is the upside and downside. If you buy it now, say you buy it now, right, at 90k. The upside is, if it goes to all-time highs, you're making 30%. So you can make a tiny bit, but then it can drop all the way down. So that's why, it's kind of risky buying now. You'd rather buy it if it falls back into like this area at like 50, 60k. So then you can, if it goes back to all-time highs, you're making like a 2x, which is actually worth it. Okay, we're kind of pushing right now, boys. AU's doing alright, you know. AU's like holding its own. See, look, we're pushing back up now. See how that Chingu's died off though, so you would have had to like take your profit quick. We got it at 15, rally to 30. That should really be you in and out. Even now though, it's a decent price to pick it up. It's really got the potential to go like 25, which is again like 60, 70%. I like the way we're pushing on the DXY, boys. Who's in on AUGU, boys? Who's in? Let me know. I'm rating this volume coming into the dollar right now, though. Again, we want to start moving past the sellers that are just bodying the buyers at this point. I like this push, though. in EU, in GU. Nice, boys. Got some people loading up. I'm in sells. Fair play. There's about 4 or 5 people in the live that's in. I'm on EU still, pulled out GU. Fair play, Silmers. We've got about near enough 5-10 man that's in this, so hopefully this can run. See, look, let's go back to that. And you see this coin here. X81041. Coin name. You can see it's getting liquidity. I'm just lagging too much. I'm in sales, fair play. Traps in sales, fair play, bro. Yeah, a lot of people's jumping in right now. Well, not right now, but a lot of people have held their bags, which I rate to see. Let's hope this one can TP. I'm lagging actually like an insane amount on YouTube. Come on, boys. Let's push through these highs. This is good upside, so even right now. If you jumped in right now, you could actually make... Not that you like necessarily would in it, but this is like more the point where you potentially buy. This probably ain't going to run. Unless they've got a big Twitter com. But yeah, boys, be getting in the Discord, man. We cook all the time, man. We're all about making money over these sides, whichever way we can. Mainly, we'd look at the stable financial market, so Euro USD, GBP USD, JPY pairs. Then any opportunities that arise, if it's time to buy gold, we will buy gold. If it's time to get some crypto, we will get crypto. If the meme coin trenches are popping off, we'll be in the meme coin trenches. If you like making money, boys, the Discord is the fucking place to be, I'll be real. Why even stream dev? Nah, not really, bro. Yeah, I'm assuming this EUG is getting absolutely cooked right now. Yeah. It just hasn't really moved. We've got the 4 hour on our side. It does look like we could potentially come to this candle's low before them moving. Just wait for it to sweep this low. It's getting cooked though right now. You are right, bro. What's the fuck? What is this goddle? This is just being farmed. It's migrated as well. Mate, we could have seen this fucking ages ago. I didn't even look at it though. Thought it looked dead. Dirt coin, what's this? Yeah, look at that dump. Absolute giga dump right there. Diddy candle right on our faces. See, that's gonna do nothing. This coin will do nothing. Reversing it though. Well, how's this dirt coin popping off? No one's in it. These are all bundlers. Just buying and selling instantly. Bearish you buys, yeah, bearish, bro. DXY, man, trust me, bro. It's moving jarring this morning. Nearly the hourly close as well. As I said though, boys, we do have the 4 hour CRT on our side. We've got the 4 hour bearish CRT on our side for EU and GU. So realistically, we should be more than alright. But if the DXY doesn't want to play, then they don't want to play. Nothing will save us. So that's one of them. But I am bearish on EU, man. Just looking at the structure, you can see, obviously, blatantly in a downtrend. We've got the range from here to here. We've got this 4 hour order block that we've came into. So we're looking to trade it down to this external low. On top of that, we've got the CRT. We've got swept this candle higher. Couldn't continue higher and return back into the range, which tells us that we are going to reverse the range's low and move like that. And then in terms of the volume as well, you can see we are currently at this point of volume, which we've been rejecting. So I would prefer us to trade and actually sit within here rather than rejecting off this area. So we either push up and trade back within here, or we continue down and trade within here. We're not really going to stand, we're not going to stay in this middle point, like this bit here. We're not going to stay in here for long. We're either going to establish ourselves up here or establish ourselves down there. So as I said, man, he's looking really bearish on the fucking hourly. Boys, I might have to jump off now. My Wi-Fi's actually moving so bad. I know I'm on a VPN. I'm going to have to sort out a better VPN or something, because this has absolutely cooked it. Is that 3 losses today, bro? Nah, man. I only had 1 loss today. Morning, JF. What you saying, brother? 1 hour bullish CRT done. How long you been trading? About 5 years, bro. That's all the way up to here. So I do think that's majority of the reaction done. I don't think this is going to be continually priced in. Sorry, not that. What am I talking about? I thought that was EU. Which is this big. I thought that was EU. Which is this big sell-off here for the dollar. So I do think majority of this has been priced in, to be honest. Yeah. Oh my days, I was on the 5-minute chart. I thought I was on the 15 because I couldn't see my indicator or anything. I'm bugging out, chat. It's early. But yeah, no, this sell-off here. So I think this has already really been priced in. We've sold off pretty heavily on the open, so... When you get a minute, drop me a WhatsApp and I'll give you a call, man. What kinds of cooking? Just said that, man. The YouTube stream's lagging. I can't do anything to stop that. There's nothing in my power I can do to stop that. No matter how many times you comment saying lag, I cannot fix my Wi-Fi in the space of 30 seconds. It's impossible to happen. So if the lag's too much, I'm live on TikTok with 0 lag. So either just leave the live and come back tomorrow or for the New York session, or jump into TikTok. But I can't fix my lag in a case of 10 seconds. I would love to do that, but I can't. Which do you mainly trade on, GU or EU? Both, bro, just as much as each other. Probably more so EU, but not for any reason, really. Just it's more correlated with the DXY. Right, it's 11 o'clock right now. It's 11 o'clock right now, so I'm going to jump off, chat. I might as well end this YouTube stream anyway real quick. I'll stay on TikTok for a bit, but... Yeah, boys, I appreciate you, man, watching on TikTok. I know the lag. The reason why it was lagging was because of my VPN. But I can't... I need a VPN to go on some of the websites that I'm on right now. So, you're not lagging it. He's doing alright, you know. Have you looked into NQ? Yeah, bro. I just don't really like the way it moves. I mainly trade the London session, so... Yeah, that's why I don't really trade NQ too much, bro. Just woke up me, wow. Yeah, no worries, boys. Appreciate that, Jed. Yeah, boys, apologies about the lag. It was because of the VPN. And what I'll do, I'll pay for an actual good VPN so we won't get no lag. And if it is lagging me out, then I'll just have to connect...